watch some of them play. I know our gentleman on the far right will be our Marth player.
Yep. I've seen his Facebook name. It's like Hyunwoo Park or something like that, but we haven't been officially introduced.
That's just how it is nowadays. A lot of people, like in the Smashboards era, you were kind of like you
knew
known
everyone.
And you were known by your tag.
Yep.
Because everyone's like, it's a foreign board.
It was such an active community too. That was the thing. It's so small.
And it was a forum board instead of just like Facebook, where like there's not that many people outside of Facebook that are gonna see that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So
let's see.
Okay, so we got
2 one-on-ones going on right now. I think one of the big things about doubles, like the best characters, the ones who don't have elaborate combos, are the ones who have those really strong like 1-2 hit punches, and I think that Peaches are going to be particularly good at that.
Marth is always weird in doubles, just in general, just because like a lot of people credit Marth as like the spacing master, just like being able to like throw out a hitbox that's really large. It's a sword, it's a disjoint. But in doubles, that can be just like a really disruptive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely the disruption guy. Like, if your partner's getting comboed to death, but Marth is the one to come in and interrupt it, with like a fair. And he's good at rescuing too. That's one of those things. Unfortunate hit right there.
I'm very interested in like how their combo game's gonna work. Especially like we saw Marth get the grab earlier, and really, Peach doesn't have like a big thing that she can do to like capitalize off of that 2v1 grab.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of her damage is built up off of like long, like 8 to 10 hit combos off of like down smash, dash attack, and then a chain grab. Whereas like a single hit, all she really has is like a float cancel nair, a float cancel like forward air.
Sure.
So
I think she's good in the team setup as far as like edge guarding, because she can just go out there and float for a minute, and she can trade with the nair or something like that. She's good at that.
She also has that like longevity to like be able to like DI to the corner, continue to live. And even if it's like a 2v1 or a 1v2 situation where the Peach is the only one on the team left, she can just like float over there and wait out until her partner comes back.
That's a double-edged sword though in its own way, because like if she's off floating in the corner just trying to get back, that sets up like for a pretty ripe 2-on-1 situation until she gets back.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a good balance, or it's a hard balance to strike. That down smash too is just too good in teams. Super disruptive. Just
that's
blender.
That's more or less just what both of these team compositions are made up of. Fox just kind of does his own thing.
Yep.
He's got really great hitboxes though with like back air, nair. Shine can kind of do its thing, but Peach just kind of like that.
Yep.
Prime example. Another prime example. And then Marth can kind of just like run around and throw out forward smashes and down tilts, and it really just like messes everyone up.
Sure. I think too, like one of the best things with Fox is just that if your teammate gets that grab on the opponent and they're at high percent, and you've got the opportunity, that's just an up smash, and that's a pretty nice KO. That was an unfortunate team kill right there.
Yeah. That was red team would be our team on the bottom. Eggy and Hyunnies.
Yep.
Is it?
Hyunnies.
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 Okay. But yeah.
All right, they're making it work. I mean, if they get that stock off the Marth in quick time, I think it'll be completely doable. And there, just like you said, like that Peach was able to get back on stage without too much trouble. Yeah. Just floating above.
And that's just Peach also in singles as well. Peach is one of those where like you have to really just like get the kill, not the edge guard.
Yep.
Because the edge guard, unless you get like a kill off the bottom, it's not going to happen. All right, so red team.
Peach at high percent. Yep.
Oh, wow. But really, there's not, especially against these two characters, Peach really can't do a lot.
Yep.
Because of
they're not super quick like combo characters. Like it's like you were saying earlier. These are the characters that Peach needs to get like those elaborate like eight-step combos. Whereas if it were a Spacey, maybe she'd been able to get like a quick gimp off the stage or something like that.
Or even like the tech chase.
Yeah.
Like you really build up like the damage just off of like a dash attack, or since we were on FD, a chain grab. And we talked about it earlier. We saw that we were talking about the pro players. Dart, we see Dart in the background. He's just kind of coaching.
Yeah, and that's good to see. That's good to see. What do you think that the team needs to change up in order to bring the success in?
Well, interesting. Dart is coaching both teams. He's kind of one of those. He's
equal
neutral.
opportunity. Yeah, I like that. I like
equal
that.
opportunity. Yeah, he just wants for good melee.
Yeah, who doesn't? Who wouldn't want a good set of melee?
He's one of. It's like he's just wants everyone in the community to just level up.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's a particularly cool thing. Like, it's good to know that pro players are willing to invest in their local community. But let's see what we got here.
This is probably probably a good stage selection. Just with Peach, Peaches probably want to go to Dreamland, but not with Marth. So.
Yeah, not so much. He's not going to be able to get those KOs nearly as well. I like what the Marth did right there. He just kind of waited it out. He didn't rush in. It's really tempting sometimes to just go for those tippers, but you never know when you're going to hit his teammate. And that's one of the things with Marth too, is that he covers so much space. You have to be very precise. You can't just be throwing your hitboxes everywhere because you've got an ally. You can't be hitting your friend.
Yeah. Another thing that Marth really, like, just in doubles in general, kind of struggles, loses as to, like, 1v1 approach. You don't really have, like, you don't have an advantage with, like, movement. So, like, you can't, like, sit around and dash dance, like, across the entire stage and bait them into doing something stupid. It's
there's not as much space for Marth to work with because there's just so many people covering everything.
There's 2 other bodies that are around.
Exactly. Nice. That was a good F smash.
Great down throw, too, because whenever he did the down throw, the Fox actually hit the Peach, and that became, like, a hitbox that knocked her back. So it set up a good edge guard situation.
Let's see what we got going here. I think it's really interesting. I think you can tell a lot about a team when both teams have kind of separated into their own corners. When you've got, like, the 2 and the 2, you know, like when you split the stage down the middle and you've got the 2 teams, you can tell who's the leader, who's the one who's taking the initiative in each team, depending on who's facing first. You know what I mean? And that's always interesting to see. Getting blendered. So we got a pretty even game. That's one of the things I've noticed about doubles recently. Ooh, didn't quite work it out.
Yeah.
That would have been a good opportunity there for the Marths.
Ooh, wow. Good forward smash just because of the platform layout. But Peach also gains that benefit of just throwing out down smashes on platforms.
Yeah, that's a super good situation in doubles. You know, Peach can just sit there as long as her teammate knows, like, hey, you know, I'm just about to blend her up here. That can work out really well.
Oh. That was odd.
Yep. They'll make it back, though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'd like to see these both teams kind of keep an eye on each other a little bit more. You know, keep in mind their teammates so they can go in and help out.
That's honestly, I hate to bring myself into this, but that's my problem with doubles. I just get so focused, get tunnel vision, put the blinders on, and I want to play my game.
Right.
Whereas, like, I forget, like, I'm playing with someone sitting right beside me.
Right.
I just want to do my thing, take out the guy in front of me, and then I just forget there's another battle going on.
And that's so important too. Like, if your teammate is getting comboed and things like that, there's got to be that presence of mind to be like, okay, wait a second, I'm going to drop this right now and go help out my friend, because that'll help your team out in the long run. It'll keep your stocks a lot longer, which helps. Love the frying pan.
Yeah. Great sounds. All the forward smashes for Peach are just like great sound effects.
Yeah. Just jab, jab, jab.
What's up? Oh wow.
Okay.
We got a 1v1.
Right. Let's see.
What we needed.
Singles early.
Okay. Not what he's looking for.
Fox is going in.
Okay. But he cornered himself too much.
Did. Yeah, he went.
Ooh,
there we go. Okay, this is what I wanted. A nice little reset there. Gain
Good
our composures.
Good dash dance back to push now. Now Martha's in the corner now. Okay. Martha really hasn't got anything going since the 1v1 started.
Yeah.
He's got a few hits here and there, but it's all been
big. It should be big. I would have.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right. Felt
Heavy.
that tipper. Felt that tipper.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, no kidding.
I wasn't for sure. Was that a pivot or was that a wave dash back?
I don't think it was a pivot. I think